Hey everybody, Will Myers, certified personal trainer and licensed massage therapist, and I have had the blessing over the last 10 years to be a very successful personal trainer and massage therapist. And the key factors that came into that was understanding my clientele and also knowing when to ask for the business. When I first started out, I really didn't know exactly what was going to be my focus, who I was going to work with the most, and who I was really going to enjoy the most. So just like many other trainers out there, I was trying everything. Same with massage therapy. I was working with as many different complications as I could because I wanted to figure out what was going to be my main move. Once I found my main move, then I truly worked that and I really enjoyed it. But I was still in the position of trading hours for dollars. So the very first thing that I did was I had to switch from what we can consider a low ticket sale to a high ticket sale. Okay? I can break that down for you in one real quick analogy. If you needed to sell $500 a day to be comfortable and be happy, 25 to 30 days out of the month, if you needed $500 a day in sales, would you rather be selling a $10 product or would you rather be selling a $100 product? Which one would take more time? Which one would take less time? Which one would take more resources? Which one would take less resources? Which one would give you the opportunity to do more and which would one tie you down? Okay? If you are able to duplicate yourself through time and through money, you now have the ability to network and market with this new time that is available. Okay? So the first step that I had to do was, yes, change my prices. I needed to start looking for another group of individuals. If you're sitting there thinking right now, man, well, I charge $50 an hour, how the heck would I be able to charge $100 an hour? Or if I charge $100 an hour, how am I going to be able to charge $300 an hour? The first thing that you have to do is you have to get to the clients that are looking for you. If you specifically are looking for something at that price point, you need to figure out what are the skills and what are the services that you're going to need to not only charge that, but retain that. Charging a client is one thing, but retaining that client is a whole nother ballgame. Because then once you get into retention, then you can get into referrals. That's what this whole game is about. I said in my last video, you don't want to be spending all your time marketing, okay? You need to charge a price point that's going to give you time back, but then also work for that price point because that individual, think about it, if your client's a multimillionaire, a lot of my clients are multimillionaires, a lot of my clients are doing extremely well, so finances are not an issue for them. So how much the session rate costs is really not that important to them as long as they're receiving their results. Now, what can you do to beef up your package as an individual to then all of a sudden be very attractive to these high ticket clients? If a client has the opportunity to build extremely well in their financial life, in their health, they may have not been guided yet, but don't you think that they're going to put that same effort forth? They've learned, become a student of the game, be successful in the game. And they knock that out, okay? Now, don't you think that's the type of client you would want to work with? Don't you think their results would be on point? Isn't that what you're after? Isn't that what you want in your transformations? So, make the switch. You're specifically after one group of people, and that's the group of individuals that are going to be able to pay your rate. Set your rate, don't lower your prices, and make sure that you can fulfill that bubble. So even though that they are paying that rate, they'll leave thinking they got way more. Because the first thing that they're gonna do, if anyone ever mentions anything about health and fitness, your name is popping up. And chances are in the beginning, if you really create an impact on that individual, they're gonna be telling people regardless. Like, yo, I just got started with this new trainer, this is blah, 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 blah. That's what you want. You don't want to spend time doing ads. You want the people out there being your microphone and being the ads for you, right? So my main two points of this video here, I needed to switch. I needed to get my time back and I needed to start getting paid much more per service. So one, I could focus more. I could also provide a better service. And I also, most importantly, am able to get my time back so I can do what's right for me and my mind and my heart and my spirit and soul so that I can provide the best for the next person that I go impact. Okay, so those two things, one, learning where those clients are, finding those clients, those high ticket clients, you gotta get to them first. They're out there, but you gotta learn how to find them. And then two, you need to be able to retain them. We're not really interested in referrals yet. We need to get this individual client, we need to give them a service that blows them out of this world. Make me an offer I can't refuse. If your services are not offering someone something that they cannot refuse, it's time to go back to the whiteboard, draw it out, and lock down that program. You got it. It's time to make the switch. Get paid what you're worth. See ya.